On this channel, we've been known to have a few outlandish predictions from a time or two, just a time or two, it happens. But here are 5 bold, es muy caliente, spicy predictions for Minnesota Vikings first round rookie safety, Lewis Cine. That's right. So, prediction number 1. He's going to play 900 defensive snaps. So I do believe that there's going to be a rotation. Well, not really a rotation, but I think there will be a way to incorporate Harrison Smith as well as Lewis Cine as well as Cameron Bynum, last year's 4th round pick, former cornerback who played very well playing at safety last season. Now, the Vikings last season played around 1,200 defensive snaps. Now, I don't think that he's going to go full Xavier Woods, play every single snap on defense, but I think they certainly will work him in. And I think it will be a gradual progression. I think that Cine will have a couple packages early on, but I think that eventually he will be too good to keep off the field. And I do think that Cine and Bynum are going to be the future at the safety position, and I do think that Harrison Smith will be worked in a little bit more around the box. You know, given his age, he still has some tread left on the tire, but Harrison Smith's best work the last couple seasons has come around the box. So I think that he could be a de facto, outside linebacker down there doing the damn thing, and then Lewis Cine and Cameron Bynum just up top doing their things as well. And I think that after Lewis Cine makes a couple of big-time splash plays, it's going to be really hard for Ed Donatel and company to keep him off the field. Next up, bold prediction number 2 for Lewis Cine, his rookie season. 6 interceptions, 3 forced fumble, and 12 decleaters. Now, the last part is not a formal stat, but we're just going to keep track. Where Lewis Cine has really, well, there's a difference. Like, there's old school headhunting type safeties, which we all know. All right, and there's no room for that in today's league, especially since you get fined, and also you get 15 yards in penalty. So that's whatever. But Lewis Cine, you look back at his time at Georgia, he has really, don't want to say perfected, but he's really done a good job of hitting and being intimidating and being physical, without being ejected. Although a couple of his targeting calls in college were very, very questionable, but I think that he's done a good job of understanding is like, hey, you can't hit a defensive receiver, but you can make contact. You can still do your job within the parameters of the new rules, even though that strike zone just keeps getting smaller and smaller every single year. But I think that Lewis Cine, he's a big play waiting to happen, and especially the 3 forced fumbles. I think that he's going to get after in that regard. So that leads into bold prediction number 3 for rookie Lewis Cine. Top 3 in defensive rookie of the year. Now, of course, Aiden Hutchinson, if he has like 4 sacks and a wet fart, I mean, he's going to be a shoo-in for the award. Same thing with Travon Walker, maybe even Thibodeau as well. I think Sauce and Stingley are going to get some love also. But I think that Lewis Cine is going to work his way in. I think that he is going to be on the field for the Vikings, and if he makes those big-time splash plays as the Vikings have a phenomenal 2023 season, I think that he certainly does deserve some love from the voting public to get into that defensive rookie of the year voting. Now, of course, for the Vikings and Vikings fans, the question would be like, how does he compare versus Kyle Hamilton? Now, I do think that Hamilton is going to be phenomenal with the Ravens, but will he make enough big-time splash plays to get into the voting ahead of Lewis Cine? Maybe just based on name value, just based on being a Raven, it's possible. But either way, Lewis Cine is going to be making a splash. Next up, bold rookie prediction for Lewis Cine, number 4. Number 1 jersey seller. Now, I'm saying this under the guise of amongst the Vikings fans, right? So the thing about jersey sales is that they're very durable goods, where if you want a Justin Jefferson jersey, you have a Justin Jefferson jersey, right? You can get different variants and get different colors, home, road, alternate, etc. You can certainly do that. But the weird thing is, like, the most popular player isn't always the number 1 jersey seller on the team. A lot of times it's new free agents. Certainly it's rookies coming in. Dalvin, I think, will be up there with his number 4 jersey, but Lewis Cine is going to be up there as well, especially once he starts making some big-time highlight plays in preseason early on in the year. I think that fans are really going to snatch things up, plus him being a first-round pick, plus the uniqueness of number 6, a single-digit jersey for a defensive player. I think that Vikings fans are really going to eat up good old number 6. Oh, Sace uniformos jerseys. There you go. Lastly, bold prediction number 5. This one breaks my heart. This one hurts to say. I think the Vikings trade Harrison Smith next offseason. Where, ay Dios mío. I understand it's blasphemy. It is, but the new regime, they didn't draft Harrison, they didn't extend Harrison, they didn't pay Harrison, but he He has a $19.216 million cap hit next year. He's got a $14.7 million base salary. None of it is fully guaranteed. And he does turn 34 next February. And I still think that he can play at a high level, hence the trade versus cut. But I think Lewis Cine will prove as a rookie, and I think Cameron Bynum in year 2 will prove enough that, hey, we need to have both these guys starting full-time. They need to be on the field for every single defensive snap. And Harrison... It sucks, Harry, but we got to move on while we can still get something for you in trade. And with the Vikings cap situation being rather sticky and tight in 2023, I mean, getting rid of Harrison and getting his numbers off the books is an easy way to help alleviate some of that pressure. So it sucks. It sucks, man. It's really tough because the Vikings drafted Harrison Smith's replacement, Lewis Cine. The Vikings drafted Patrick Peterson's replacement, Andrew Booth Jr. Vikings drafted Eric Kendrick's eventual replacement in Brian Asamoah, but it still hurts, man. It does. That's the tough thing about sports is that, being a fan, you're a fan for multiple generations and iterations of the team. And your favorite players come in as rookies. You see them become grizzled veterans, and then you see them go. And you see that cycle over and over and over and over again. But it is a business, and I think Lewis Cine is eventually going to show that, hey, Harrison's a little bit expendable next offseason. That's how good Lewis Cine is going to be as a rookie. But going out on a downer note, whatever. Anyways, let us know your thoughts and our thoughts. 5 bold, spicy predictions for Vikings first-round rookie safety Lewis Cine. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work, put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol, production value.